Hello and welcome to today's pose tutorial flow. I'm going to show you a Pitta Pacifying Salutation. It's July 1st in St. Louis and it's been really hot here. So keeping that cool quality has been on my mind. So this salutation is going to allow you to move, but it's going to maintain some of that cool quality that Pitta dosha really needs. I recommend starting with the blanket at the center of the mat, and we're going to start in mountain pose. Turning to face the front short side of the yoga mat, you are going to place one hand on the belly and one hand to the heart. Beginning initially here by just connecting into the feeling of your hands connecting to your body. So breathe in through the nose. Feel the expansion of breath as you exhale. You're gonna blow the breath out like you're blowing out a candle. Again, breathe in through your nose. Bringing your hands down to the low back. Thumbs wrapping around toward the back body. Fingers wrapping around toward the outer hips. Take the tailbone down. Draw your elbows toward one another and open across the front plane of the body with a gentle standing back bend. Belly button draws in a bit as your chin tips slightly upward. Exhale, bend your knees. Start to hinge the torso forward over the legs, sliding the hands down the legs into forward fold, relaxing through the chin. Inhale, slide your hands up to your shins. Another option would be hands on the blocks. Press your shins back into your hands as you create length in that halfway lift position. Exhale, slide your hands down and fold back into the legs, stepping your feet back into downward dog. And pedal out for a moment with your knees and your feet, taking your time. Inhale, we're going to bring the hips forward into plank pose. There's always the possibility of lowering the knees down, modified plank pose. As you exhale, you're going to bend the elbows. You're going to come all the way down to the floor. So release down to the chest, to the ribs. If the blocks are too close, move them out of your way. We're going to take Sphinx pose. Slide your elbows beneath your shoulders. Run your forearms so that they're parallel to one another. Take the tops of the feet down and draw the heart through. Stay here, or you can take those hands and go a little wider so the hands are moving toward the corners of the mat. Press into the hands, maybe lift up into what's often referred to as the seal position. Tops of the feet down, hands activating down. Exhale, bring your forearms back down. Bring your hands back so they're running parallel to one another. As you lower your chest, slide your hands underneath of your chest and press your body up to all fours. Table. As you arrive in the table, shift the weight into your right knee. Keep your left knee bent, but pick it up away from the floor and just create a little bit of circling with that left knee, almost like you're drawing a big circle on the side of the room. Keep reaching out long through the crown of your head. Go the other way now. So just create that same circular motion, but the opposite way. Letting your left knee come down to the floor. Same thing with the right leg. Pick up the bent right knee. And just a little bit of circling motion there with the bent right knee. Going the opposite way. All right. As the right knee comes down, line your knees up underneath of your hip points. Breathe in. Release your belly. Lift your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now, as you arrive in this downward dog, we're actually going to take the feet a little wider, as wide as the yoga mat. So heat sometimes will collect at the inner leg. So this wide leg version helps to create a little bit more coolness in the body. Breathe in through your nose. You're going to exhale, blow that candle out again. So blowing the breath out through the mouth. Breathe in through your nose. Blow the breath out. One more time. Look up to that space between your hands. Begin to step your feet forward. And as you inhale, take the hands, glide them up to your shins. Lift your belly, reach out through the crown of the head. Bend your knees a bit and slide your hands up to your hips. You're going to inhale, unhinge. You're going to let your body come back up, tailbone slightly down, a little bit of a standing back bend here, and then exhale, shoulders over hips. Pray your hands together at the heart. Mountain pose. Take a breath in and a breath out. All right. So at the beginning and the end, I kept the hands in close to the body versus extending the arms up by the ears. So heat rises. So when the arms are extended by the ears, it's going to create more of a warming effect. So you can maintain some of that cool quality by keeping the hands connected into the body. And then also those knee circles create that sense of being in the flow or that sense of fluidity. Sometimes heat can make us feel more rigid or give us that sense of hyper focus. So that fluid movement in the legs invites that feeling of being a little more open, expansive. And then the wide legs in that downward dog position create more of a cooling feel. So please post any comments or questions below in the comment section. And thank you for watching.